So I wonder if it's going to be a lot more closer to the books. Howdy, and welcome to Ranger Reacts. And in this video, we're going to go under the sea. We're going to be reacting to the official trailer for The Little Mermaid. I honestly don't really know much about this one. I don't know if it's going to be like how when they did the Lion King live action version of The Lion King, where it wasn't exactly a one for one. They did change some stuff up, but they kept it very similar to how the original animated movie went. So let's go ahead and check it out. This already looks like Pirates of the Caribbean. Ooh. Okay. Oh, is that Prince Eric? Yeah, that's Prince Eric. Oh, I don't know how that CGI didn't look that good.
Check the code, man! Over here!
They didn't. Okay, so I was watching an episode of Corridor Crew or VFX Artists React, and there was, I think it was the Pinocchio episode that they were reacting to about water and or CGI water and things like that on the characters and things. There was one of the Tom Hanks scenes that they were going over and talking about, like the water looked great in it, but there was no water on him. So I actually want to check this out and see.
You broke the rules.
It looked, yeah, her hair looks dry. Her hair looks completely dry. I know it's kind of almost impossible to like CGI everything on this, and I don't know if they actually did this in a pool or how they did this, but to me her hair looks dry. It could be where this was filmed in a pool and then CGI'd afterwards on this, but okay, never mind. I do see what looks like to be water on her face, but I don't know if that is what it actually is or not, or that could be a post-production. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if you I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if you think her hair and her head's actually wet, or if that was CGI reflection made onto her face.
You broke the rules. You went to the above world.
A man was drowning. I had to save him.
This obsession with humans has to stop.
I just want to know
Hair
more
floating
about
underwater
them.
looks good though.
Ariel, don't!
Oh, it's Flounder.
Poor child.
I can help you.
Oh, it's
You
Ursula.
can't live in that world unless you become a human yourself.
Is that even possible?
That's what I live for.
Oh. Oh, this is looking good. This sounds good.
Something
course, the
about
classic
you seems
mermaid flip.
different. I can't quite figure it out.
She's got legs, you idiot!
Oh my gosh. This girl's got pipes. So is Sebastian not a... Oh no, he is a crab. Never mind.
He's a human. You're a mermaid.
That doesn't make us enemies.
She does have a nice voice. Okay. So first things first. It looks like it's going to be very close to. It looks like it's not going to be an exact one-to-one to the animated movie, but it looks like it's going to be very close. So I wonder if it's going to be a lot more closer to the books or the actual story than it is to the Walt Disney animated movie story. Because I know, from my understanding, on a lot of the Walt Disney classics that we all know of classic fairy tales, that's the Walt Disney rendition of those fairy tales. Because a lot of those fairy tales are a lot darker than what a lot of us are led to believe, kind of growing up being told some of these fairy tales. So I wonder if this one's going to be a lot closer to the books, or if this is probably going to be, this looks like it's going to get the Lion King treatment, where it's going to be very similar, but a little bit different, which is going to make it stand out on its own, which would be great. Some of the scenes look good, some of them don't. Like I said, I'm guessing the majority of this movie is going to be underwater, unless it's not. Unless majority of this movie is like above land and there's only a few scenes underwater so they can keep the budget down on CGI. But I kind of wish they would, in some of the underwater scenes, that they would have added either some bubbles or something floating in between the characters to give it actual, like, where you're actually looking like where it looks like you're actually underwater. Because there's always going to be, when's the last time you've gone underwater and kind of like in the ocean or something like that, and you haven't had like a particle or something just kind of like float by while you're down there? So I feel like they should have added and muddied up the water a little bit instead of like these other than this clear crystal blue water that we're seeing in this. Because like I said, in the scene where Ariel and King Triton were kind of like talking back and forth, it didn't look like they were underwater. Yes, their hair was moving around a little bit, but to me, it didn't feel like they were underwater. In the scene where Ariel is getting the wish from Ursula, it did look a little bit like they were underwater. But again, there are still parts of that scene made it look like they were on land, which I know doing it underwater is going to be very, very hard with CGI and probably budget. But overall, it looks like it has some really good set pieces. Some of the imagery does look really good. I'm excited to see what else comes out about this movie and when it does come out, and see where the reviews are, what are the criticisms, what's the general feel of the film when it comes out. Let me know what you thought about this trailer in the comments down below. And if you know of any other videos you'd love to see me react to, leave them there as well. And in the meantime, peace.